Welcome, Ganja Yogis. This is Javi from Green Magic Yoga, and I'm here recording right in Santiago de Chile. For today, we have a special class where we're going to focus on opening our hearts and letting go. If you like to invite cannabis to your practice, you can go ahead and bring that in. Take your time, get set, and we'll start our class on a simple cross-legged position. As you arrive into your shape today, adjust your sit bones, wiggle side to side, a little bit back and forth. Find that place where you can balance, pushing both sit bones equally down. We'll gently close the eyes or take a soft gaze down. Begin to invite our awareness to be centered in the breath. Deep breath in. And long, smooth exhale out. Begin to slow down. We'll choose to breathe a little bit deeper today. We'll give ourselves time to fully arrive to our bodies. Noticing the sensations of the breath. Perhaps noticing the sensations of the medicine. Allow the shoulders to slowly be released down, away from ears. Allow the face to soften as you release through the jaw, the muscles around the lips. There's nothing to do here but to be present, to notice, observing and allowing. Last 3 breaths. We begin to connect to that initial intention. Every exhale is a letting go. Every inhale an opportunity to brighten up the heart. We'll slowly begin to roll the shoulders all the way back. Circles can be big or tiny. Choose to make them slow and mindful. Switch the direction. And finding your way back to center neutral spine, both arms up, elbows bent, and hands beneath the head. You might interlace the finger here. Allow the elbows to open up and the shoulder blades to roll down through the spine. Lifting the heart, navel in. Inhale, open up chest, elbows, gaze to your upper diagonal. And exhale, curve the upper back, chin to chest while elbows relax. Come closer together, gaze to belly button, head heavy. Inhale to look up. Open up chest. And exhale, curve. If you'd wish, you can close your eyes and continue to move. The last 3 cycles. Inhale left, look up, maybe choose to open up the heart. And exhale, unravel, let go. We'll slowly release. Bring the arms forward. We'll bring the right arm on top of the left one. And we'll flip our palms so that they're looking to each other. I'm going to try to see if we can interlace fingers here. You might play around with bringing the hands all the way in and out. Whatever range and degree feels comfortable. Inviting some energy of play and curiosity. One more time. And release. Shake the hands. Shake the arms. Shake the head. Shake, shake, shake. That letting go. And release. Both arms forward. This time left arm up, right arm down. We're going to flip our palms so they're looking at each other. And very slowly, again, hands together, perhaps fingers interlace. Inhale, bring the hands in and over. And exhale, release. See if you can try a few times. Last one. Arms by the side, hands into fists. Roll the wrists. Few times the other way as well. And release. With the help of your hand, change the way you're interlacing your legs. Whichever legs was back will come forward. Whichever leg was forward comes back. Wiggle around, adjust, find that balance. And once you get there, find that tall spine, lift through the heart. Shoulders away from ears. We'll bring that right hand to the left knee and inhale, left arm all the way up and over. Land on your fingertips, hand aligned with sacrum. Take a moment here to inhale, lengthen the spine through the crown up, and exhale, twist, look back. Soften the shoulders. Deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale, gently twist. 3 more breaths. When you feel ready, we'll come back to center. That left hand on that right knee, that right arm all the way up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, big circle back. Land on fingertips. Take a moment to find your length. Sit bones hard and crown stocked. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly, slowly. Twist. Look back. Every exhale allowing us to land on the different shapes. Awareness of the breath, the body. Last 3. With an inhale, we'll return back to center. Hands on the sides, let them be aligned with hips. Let the right ear fall to the right shoulders. Release that left shoulder down. Let the fingertips dig in towards the earth. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Inhale to come back to center. And let that left ear fall to the left shoulder. This time we're choosing to release and relax that right shoulder. The right fingertips are digging down. Find your breath. Deep inhale in. Exhale to stay. Gaze comes back to center. And then one more time, we'll bring our arms all the way up, bend the elbows. Hands behind the head, fingertips might interlace. This time we'll engage navel in, long spine. We're gonna slowly, slowly bring the gaze up. If possible, the elbows will open. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, keep the spine tall and let the chin comes down to the chest. Elbows will come together. Perhaps they want to kiss. Tall spine. Head down. Noticing how we're stretching that upper part of our back, the back of the neck. Deep breath. And exhale, slowly, slowly release. Let the legs straighten. With the help of our hands on the hip, by the hips, we'll bounce the knees a few times. Last breath. And then get the soles of the feet to the ground. We'll come all the way to our backs. You can adjust the hips if you need and get them closer to the heels. Get the feet to be parallel and hip width distance. We'll bring that right knee to the chest. The hands on the shin, give it a little squish in towards that right armpit. One little breath there. And release. We'll let that right leg straighten all the way up to the sky, and hands can come Behind the thigh, perhaps fingers interlace to give a little support. The knee might stay bent. We're working on pushing the heel up to the earth as best as you can. When you get there, notice your hips. Both hips pushing equally down. Lengthen, push the heel up. Soften the shoulders, the jaw. Perhaps explore micro movements as you rock the leg back and forth gently. You can stay here, or perhaps you like to point and flex the toes a few times. Or roll the ankles one way, the other. Wherever you're at, last 3 big breaths. And keep your legs straight. Release the arms to the sides, palms facing up. You're gonna let that right leg come all the way down to the mat. Keep the leg straight. Let it rest. From here, we're gonna bring the left knee towards that right side. And it doesn't have to touch the earth. It can stay there hanging heavy. We're working on that left shoulder and shoulder blade as you ground them. You might stay here for a spine twist. Perhaps you would like to enjoy a full body twist, bringing your gaze to the left. Take a moment to notice if you're grasping or holding any part of your body, any part of your mind even. Allow those spaces to soften. Soften shoulders, chest. That letting go. Practice of bringing awareness. Last 3. One complete gaze to center. Bring that left knee now to the chest. Bend that right leg so that that right sole of the foot comes down again. Your hands come to that left shin as you give it a little squish. Squish, squish in towards left armpit. And release, extend that left leg. The hands come behind the thigh. Might interlace fingers. Work on pushing the heel up towards the sky. As best as you can, straightening the leg. And then again, the hips. Release both hips down. Activate the heels, soften shoulders. Stay here or micro movements as you sway the leg back and forth. It's perhaps almost unnoticeable. Three deep breaths. point and flex the toes for this last one. Or roll the ankles. And the letting go. Keep the legs straight. Up. Open the arms wide to the side, palms facing up. And let that left leg all the way down. Relax. This time we'll roll that right knee to the left side, and remember, it doesn't have to touch the earth. Let it hang heavy. And then anchor that right shoulder. One breath to fully arrive. Can choose to stay here, or you can bring your gaze to the right. Full body twist. And allow that surrendering. Every exhale. Every exhale. Releasing. Last 3. Coming all the way back, bringing the knee back to the chest, hands to the shin. Invite that left knee to the chest as you give yourself a big hug. You might sway side to side. And slowly release. We're gonna roll to one side, whichever you prefer. And as you land there, reorient yourself. Take a breath. And then use your right hand and forearm and left hand to push yourself up. Now come into a table, so all fours, hands and knees. Allow the fingers to spread wide, the wrists to be right below the shoulders, the knees below the hips. Gauge navel in. Lift shoulder blades in the active table. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And straighten that right leg. Lift it. Let it be aligned with the hip. And push that heel towards the back. Balance your weight in both hands. So adjusting again. Shoulder blades are active. You can choose to stay here. That might be enough. You can also bend that right knee. You might stay here. Some of you might straighten the left arm. You might stay here or bring the arm all the way back. Step 1, or perhaps even see if you can find that foot and then lifting it up. Heart forward, find your balance. Last 3, perhaps for these ones, you lift the heart and bring the gaze forward. Finding that opening in the chest. Last breath. And with control, we'll slowly release. Shake that right hand. Try some circles with the wrist, one direction and the other. we'll make our way to second side. You can choose wherever you want to be today. Step 1, lifting that left leg, heel pushing back, and then working on balancing weight equally in both hands. Nice. Choices to stay here or straighten that right arm. Choice to stay here or bend that left knee. Choices to stay here or bring the arm all the way back, palm facing in. Activate shoulder blades. And if you'd wish, you can even try to catch that left foot. And then lifting the heart, the gaze forward, the leg opening chest. Wherever you choose to be. Last 3. And slowly releasing. Shake that left hand. Circles to one side and the other. And then let's find a child's pose. Knees open up wide, hips to the heels. Forehead down. Perhaps you roll the head side to side or wiggle the hips. Imagine your fingertips as you project them forward. And then see if you can get the tailbone back and down. So notice that length all through the spine. Fingertips forward. Tailbone back and down. And then see if you can be in a soft way, seeking for that stretch. You don't have to push or tense. It's that letting go, expectations, shapes. Last 3 here. When you're ready, we'll slowly find our way back to table. Adjusting knees, below hips, wrist below shoulders. Activate shoulder blades, navel in. With an inhale, lift the tail, the heart, the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale to curve the upper back, tuck the tail under, chin to chest, lift shoulder blades. Inhale, look up, open chest. Exhale, curve. The letting go. 5 more of these at your own rhythm. We'll meet back on that neutral smile, neutral spine. We're gonna go for our first down dog, and it's gonna be the chiller version, as we let the feet separate as wide as the mat. Now walk the hands 2 or 3 inches forward. Spread the fingers really wide as the hands come shoulder width distance. Gonna curve the back toes and keeping the knees bent. Lift knees, push hips up and back. Exhale. Shoo. With an inhale, push the hips up, hands pushing away from the earth. And with an exhale, you can try and see if you can straighten the legs and lower the heels. Perhaps today you like to rebend the knees and just work on the spine. Try it again, bend the knees. Lift the hips. Let the neck release by shaking your head. Yes, yes, please. And shaking it, no. No, thank you. Try again to straighten the legs if you'd wish. And you can also bend one knee and then the other. Inviting that stretch on the back of the legs. The calves even get a little love here. Wherever you choose to be, let's take 3 deep breaths. And when ready, bring the knees all the way down. Let them be as wide as the mat. Toes come to touch. Hips to heels, and let's rest in child's pose. Allow the palms to come together and touch. Then inhale the hands up and back in prayer. Last 3 cycles. And then really slowly drop the hands down. We're gonna walk the hands all the way back towards the knees. With the help of our hands, we're gonna curve the back toes under. Let the knees be wide here. Perhaps the heels come closer together. We're gonna use our hands to slowly come into the toes. And as you let the heels perhaps come closer together, the knees open, we're gonna find our balance. We're going to start to slowly walk the hands a little bit forward. And then releasing the head all the way down. The head heavy. Perhaps the hands continue to walk forward and lengthen and reach. As you curve the upper back. Find that nice stretch on the back. Deep breath. And very slowly, the hands will again help us coming a little bit backwards to release the knees. Walk our way into table and let the feet stomp a few times up and down. That letting go. Deep inhale and exhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Yeah. We're going to find our way back to stillness. And then go for another down dog. And we can make it chill today by letting the feet again walk a little bit wider. And then walking the hands 2 or 3 inches forward. Spread the fingers wide. Curve the back toes under, and we'll get ready with an inhale. Lift the knees, push the hips up and back. Find that length, and exhale, perhaps straighten legs, lower heels. Relax the shoulders, the neck, shake the head. Yes, shake it. No, no, thank you. Keep pushing the hands and lifting the hips. You've got this. You can stay here, you can pedal the feet if you'd wish. Last 3 deep breaths. We're going to slowly bring the knees to the earth. We're going to come all the way down into our bellies. Take your time. And as you get there, we're going to try full prostration by letting the legs be parallel with the heels pointing up. And then bring the arms all the way forward, parallel. Forehead touches the mat. Relaxing through the upper back. Inviting that release. For 3 more breaths. Full surrender. Slowly, hands will walk right beneath our shoulders. I'm going to keep the elbows close to the sides of the body. Push the tops of the feet, the pubic bone. And then with an inhale, begin to lift the shoulders, heart, gaze forward. Bring the shoulders back and down. Find that length through the heart. The chin a tiny little bit into length and through the back of the neck. 1 more breath. Deep breath in and slowly release forehead down. Try another of these baby cobras. As you inhale, lift the heart, the gaze forward. Release the shoulders. Exhale, soften. Come all the way down. Last time. Deep breath in. And release. Now bring one cheek to the side, whichever you prefer. Let the arms come all the way back. Palms facing up. Allow the heels to roll out. The toes come in. Can wiggle the hips for a little release. Inviting 5 breaths here. Body supported by the earth. Very slowly we'll switch sides. So bringing the gaze to the other side. Switch the cheek. You can choose to stay here, or you can bend the knees and drop the feet side to side a few times. Last 3 breaths. Really gently release the feet down. if you lift them. And we're gonna roll all the way into our backs. Take your time. Let the soles of the feet come to touch. Let the knees come apart. You can release and relax by bringing the heels further down, or you can increase the stretch by bringing the heels closer to the groin. You can bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the body. Let the eyes take a soft, soft gaze, or close them up if you wish. Noticing the benefits of your practice, presence of the cannabis. Last 5 loving breaths here. Letting go. And when you're ready, allow the knees to close back up. The feet will come a little bit wider than hip width distance. We'll let both knees fall first to the right. You can keep your hands right on your heart if you wish. You can also extend them by the side. You can open them up to cactus. As you're landing, see if you can get that left knee to come forward and down. Last deep breath. The knees will come back up. With an exhale, slowly drop both knees to the left. This time, left knee forward, right knee forward and down. Hands on your heart, hands in cactus. Arms straightened to the side. Wherever you're at, choose to breathe deeper from the belly. Deep breaths. Last 3. We'll go straight to Shavasana, letting the legs straighten as wide as a mat. Toes falling out, heels in. Hands might stay on heart and belly, or perhaps you'll like to bring them to the sides. Palms facing up. You can make yourself a little bigger today. Eyes and the lips so gently closed. And we let go. We let go of the breath. Allow it to happen naturally. We let go of the body, our physical shape. Let go of the mind. Breathing in, breathing out. Every exhale, letting go. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you'd wish.